like they had a certain type of lifestyle that I wasn't used to. And so they had rules and regulations that I wasn't used to living by. And so I felt the need that I needed to do something else because that's not where I belonged.
You know, as far as the last conversation as well, a lot of people saw that you went in for such, I don't want to call it a petty crime because, of course, you know, robbery of a vehicle or, you know, it's not petty, but they say, damn, so much time. So a lot of people had commentary on about why did you feel you got so much time as far as what they offered you on a plea? And also they said, you know, why did you take the plea? Because that is a lot of time. I know you spoke on it, but if you don't mind, reiterate as far as, you know, that's a lot of time to say I'll take.
Yeah, so 15 years I took that plea deal because they told me if I didn't, then if I took it to trial with a public defender, they could hit me with anywhere from 20 to life, you know.
Yeah.
So I was a runaway juvenile that's been in and out of the system already. So I was having a hard time knowing and understanding my rights and what could and could not happen. You feel me? So I didn't think that I had an option, really.
Again, remind us, who was in your corner at that time outside of the public defender? Who was speaking to you before you chose to take that time? Did you have anyone, whether even people even in the county with you, was anyone giving you like advice of like, here's what you need to do? Oh, so this is all in your head of what you feel you should do.
Is necessary.
Man, that's amazing. Amazing. I have to speak on it because, again, for what people didn't know and what we didn't speak on last time is that you are a literal product of the system. You know, you've been in the system since, I'm assuming you were a toddler. I'm assuming since 9. Mm-hmm. And meaning that you've been living in foster homes and kind of being moved around, you know, through the government. How many foster homes did you stay in, if you don't mind me asking?
More than a handful of foster homes.
Do you feel, again, and this is where
maybe like a handful.
Yeah. Do you feel like kids that grow up in foster homes will most likely probably end up doing some type of criminal activity?
Not if they're comfortable where they are and have the resources that they need to elevate themselves in their predicament. Like, as long as they have the resources they need to break the family curse or whatever the case is, then.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you have the resources?
No.
What do you feel was lacking? Love, attention, money? What do you feel was lacking in your scenario, for each scenario?
So there was, I stayed with a married couple, and they were men, of course. But
2 men?
2 men. Oh. They were great. You hear me?
Oh, wait
cool.
Wait a minute. Did you and any siblings? Was it you or by yourself, or you and?
It was me by myself.
So okay. two men to raise a woman, or to raise a girl into a woman that's the expectation.
All right.
I know you said they were great. Do you feel now that you're older that's a thing, that's a norm, that should be 2 men could raise a young girl to be a woman?
I don't want to answer that question.
You don't have to. It's Pride Month, by the way. Shout out all the Pride people out there.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah. So all right. So that scenario, what was lacking then? Would you say, if you could say something was lacking in that scenario?
So I just kind of felt like, so they were like they had a certain type of lifestyle that I wasn't used to. And so they had rules and regulations that I wasn't used to living by. And so I felt the need that I needed to do something else because that's not where I belonged. Yeah. You know, yeah. And so I just moved around.
Okay.
I was just uncomfortable.
Would you say you were a bad child? Like, if you were to look at yourself as, like, if you were raising yourself, would you say, man, that's a bad child or a misunderstood child, or What would you call yourself?
I think people just misunderstood me. Like, they say that I'm just so angry if things don't go my way. And it's not that. It's just like, I be trying to understand. Like, were they not understand? I be trying to make it make sense, you know?
Yeah. Did you ask a lot of questions when you were a child about things? Or did you just take things as is?
I just really kind of take things as what it is.
Okay. All right. You did mention something in your interview with Rainwater. And he asked you a question, and you said it quickly, but I want to go a little deeper into it. He asked you, did you blame your mom on some of your circumstances? And you said, yeah. And then he asked you about, did you blame God? And you said, no, I thank God. I praise God. But for you to say, like, yeah, I blame my mom, I'm just curious of, you know, what did you blame on her at the time? Maybe y'all have reconciled since, but at the time of, what were you blaming her for? And did you hold animosity, you know, in your heart at that, you know, as a child coming up as an adolescent?
So what resentment did I hold towards her to make me like, you know, okay, so.
To blame her, if you don't mind me asking, yeah.
There's a lot of different reasons. So maybe like the first time, I mean, like the main point is like not changing the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like not applying yourself or seeking the knowledge on how to apply yourself or whatever the case is to raise your babies and get with your babies whatever they need necessary.
Yeah.
You know?
Man, you know, raising kids is hard. I'm just saying, like, it's easy to make them. Or not, you know, not easy to have, you know, birth them, but it's easy to make them. But to raise them, boy, it's challenging.
Yeah.
And some people aren't built for the challenge. I would say give your mom some grace, but also, you know, you went through what you went through. And you could hold her as accountable as you could hold anybody. So, you know, definitely understand.